Okay, so yeah, now it's properly connecting, which is weird. And I didn't update. I haven't updated OBS. At least I don't think I have. I want to apologize if the fan can be heard because. Oh wait, the music's not playing. Wait, is it? There we go. It's playing. Okay, it is. So instead, we're going back to Tahoe real quick. I decided it's probably best to work on Clem when Matt's here. So that way, any errors or mistakes on the design, on the cutting room floor, can be made with the person who actually is interested in the character. What is in these tabs? A bunch of YouTube videos tabbed up that I should close up. The book with the multiplayer first-person shooter inside. What the? Alright, I'm gonna save that in the background for now. No, ungroup tabs. God dang, I don't like that stuff. Nice. Hey, my good side chest thingy. Opinions starting Black Griffin cancellation. I'm not really interested in that stuff like that. What's good? Some fun in the background. Sure. Keeping the Innocent by Belle Epoque. Belle Epoque? Maybe? I'm not too sure. They got the French stuff going on. I'm assuming it's French. Because... And there's the boy. Fascinating. Tell us more about your Communist Manifesto. What's that? You're gonna bomb a small library? Bah, that's pretty fucked up, don't you think?
No.
No, just all pull hog into it now. Alright, okay. And whatever gets my terrorist ways completed, I guess.
What if we hashtagged the hashtag and the hashtag, hashtag and hashtagged?
You're right, they should outlaw chicken penises.
Penises?
Specifically chicken penises, Bach. It's evil.
I don't think those are real. I think
You
they're
don't
called
think
roosters.
chickens have penises?
No,
Guess what? A rooster
for a number
is
of
just another
reasons.
name for chicken.
Not true. What?
Nah. You see, you have been led to believe the Colonel's propaganda. I'm sorry you've been liking so deeply about this.
Also, roosters don't have those. They have cloacas.
That's wow, you've been lied to. This is what Big Cluck doesn't want. This is what Big Cluck doesn't want you to know.
Big cane.
No, Big Cluck.
No, big cane.
No, Big Cluck.
Big cane.
No, Big Cluck.
What's up with the Stellar Blade stuff? I watched Quite's video about changing, like, some video game stuff. And apparently, in that video, he was like, yeah, some people tried to make this about culture war, and then it didn't really pop off.
The typical right-wing gamer loser sphere were trying to be like, oh, you see, gamers love sexy women in video games. And no shit, Sherlock, nobody argued with them on that, and then they got mad.
Yeah.
And then they fucked off for the next game that released that involved either a woman or a person of minority.
Ah. I don't get that. Yeah, no one was arguing that gamers don't like women. So I don't understand that.
It's
Dude,
right-wing
there's a
chuds who
mod
like
that
to
got
spell.
rid of. There was a mod. I don't know what game it is. I don't know what character it is either. But it was a mod that got rid of someone's cake, but it was a guy's cake. Um, and that's so
Removing
just.
Jack's cake from Mortal Kombat 10.
I don't think it was Jax, but it was. It's just so. That made me sad.
Why is the man denied his cake?
That's what I'm saying. Why can't he be my little twink?
Exactly. Let's find out. Mod. Man's butt.
I saw it on a YouTube thumbnail that was like right wing gaming mods.
And it's man.
Man, they're talking about men's cake.
Okay. Oh, hey, I found it actually.
Oh, did you? Wait, let's see it.
Thank you, Reddit. You know, Reddit's a
Reddit.
really good search engine, apparently. It's really weird.
Yeah, no. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Oh, is that Baldur's Gate?
Yeah, it's Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay, I was like, wait a minute.
And I'm...
Wait, what's the point then? That game is like that game's like Horn Central. What's the point?
Because there's some people that
are
are
insecure
afraid by
about
ideas.
a lot of things.
Like,
Like even if it
they're
doesn't
like-
affect them.
Exactly. Even like shit that doesn't make sense. Like, oh hey, you know this thing that I absolutely don't have to interact with. I'm mad that it exists.
Exactly.
I kind of don't get that because it's like what? Oh no, I'm aroused by the twink man. Like if
Oh, yeah,
anything,
for some
I feel
people,
like that should
their
yeah.
sexuality being challenged like that
Right.
fucking destroys them in like the worst.
But also, I feel like shouldn't that empower you in a way to like think of yourself as more straight?
Not when your belief system is like, oh, the gays are the problem. Like, oh, if I'm
Oh, that's a
attracted,
fair point. Yeah.
that means I'm one of the. No, it is the game that is wrong.
Ah, but also like that means you're more straight if you think about it, because it's like a feminine man.
Okay, here's the thing, right? Because and I'm gonna speak on this uniquely from the black perspective. If you talk to old black, the idea of a person being gay is like the most offensive fucking thing ever.
Is it?
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Like, sort of like when I used to work at FedEx, right? Some of the guys there, it was always this weird thing of, oh, you had like, you know, if you was eating a banana, you had to eat a banana a specific way, otherwise it was gay. They didn't like the gay dudes that was working in there because they didn't want to go into the bathroom with them. And then
That's
I kind of
crazy.
like no, and then I kind of brought up the idea to him that I don't know. I find it kind of gay that you assume that anything, like you know,
Yeah.
that multiple things are dictate, or that you think this gay dude even thinks enough about you
Yeah.
that you need to be worried about another man trying to take you in the bathroom.
Yeah, I know. It's like,
Like,
dude,
now-
keep that to your like fanfic, please.
But you're gonna find that as you live longer, heterosexuality is very fucking fragile for a lot of men.
Oh, that's sad.
Like dog, like look, dog. We got one gay dude at the workspace now. Dude gave me a compliment. A lot of the younger dudes that I work with, they was like, bro, you just gonna take that? You just gonna take that? Why the fuck would I get mad at somebody giving me a compliment? And
Yeah.
then my dude is like, and then if a gay dude giving me a compliment, guess what? That means there's going to be a woman that thinks the same way.
True. Hashtag
What the fuck
true.
is you being mad? Like, what the fuck is you being mad at?
Were they like a twink?
It was like no, like this is the dude that's well shaped. He was like you can tell the guy works out.
Ah.
Like, yeah, I'm getting ready to get offended. I'm
Yeah.
getting ready to get offended at somebody giving me a compliment.
I
only
would
thing
take, yeah, I would
like,
take
the
that as a
only thing I
compliment
feel-
still.
It's like yeah, the only thing that I think about that is so long as and like you know, So long as you mind the fact that I don't swing for the same side, it's all good.
Uh,
That's just kind of the whole mind your own, use the God given ability to mind your own fucking business.
true. But I also just think that's common decency. You know what I mean? That's my take on it. Or it's like, if you're someone that's like that doesn't swing in a way, and
You gotta not remember about that. Your
yeah,
generation, this is more normalized. Ours, even
that's
then,
true.
like
Yeah.
we were in high school, we were still using gay as an insult. Like,
That's true. No, I've watched Mean Girls, and I still adore Mean Girls. I love that movie.
for us,
She
it's
doesn't
changing,
even
but
blow.
like gay was not to be seen as not a good thing. Which, fuck this.
And
There's still like some small. What the weird thing is, like, there's some like. Oh,
you
sorry.
can actually be homosexual then either. Stupid part.
Hold up, you wobbled the fuck on that one. You remember?
Yeah,
Man. It's like, yeah, being gay didn't even necessarily mean homosexual. It just meant weird.
that's a fair point. But like, there's like, it's fairly normalized, but like, there's still like some circles that are like weirdly homophobic in a way that like they're like accepting of it, but it's weird because they will. Oh, how do I explain this? Because it is a little bizarre. But they will like tolerate a person that is gay or bi, right? But they will still see them as an other. You know what I mean?
Right.
But even that's like a very small circle of. At least from what I've seen, that's a small circle.
I'm not too sure if you mean like in regards to like a Nazi party, where it's like, yeah, they had gay members, until they were no longer useful.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Look at the AFD. The party leader's a lesbian, so how long she will be in power is a different thing altogether.
What's that? She died of bizarre natural causes after her vice president was, after she was elected. Amazing.
I know.
Ah, and I have returned.
Yay! Since you're here, we're gonna switch to Clem in just a bit. Let me do some more work on this thumbnail, which I should have. God damn! You know how long this thumbnail's been in this fucking sketch? It's been like in the works for one fucking YouTube video, one YouTube series.
Since the creation. Of
Wait, what you was talking about?
This is the thumbnail for Tohovania 1.
Jesus,
Right.
dog! How many?
I can tell you if I go to my videos right now because I can tell you the exact date we
Like-
recorded that shit. Hold up, where?
I swear you're right. I swear you're right. This man getting ready to say that shit. The age about to hit my ass hard as fuck.
Man's about to fucking fossilize the moment I get this information out to the world. That's Halo. That's Borderlands. Oh my god! What the last session we did for Borderlands 3? When was this? 2024. God damn.
That's a year.
Yeah. But no, Tovania. Oh fuck. Where are you, Tovo? Videos. Which video? Damn it, Sal. Where do you put this shit?
Not in your files.
It's in one of my files somewhere.
One of them. Yeah. Not in the organized file.
Is it recording? No, that's not recording. Oh, I think I know what that is. Okay. Seriously, what the fuck? Okay. Is it in Megalith? Oh, episodes. I'm fucking stupid. No. Where the fuck?
I had an idea as Skimpy, right?
Right.
Could he? How would I say? I want him to before he does anything. I want him to realize scientific socialism, and I was thinking if I could do a history check, like a random. He's like writing his thoughts down, and then he gets like enlightened. with because like right now where he's at is like utopian socialism, which didn't do much other than like idealize it, but like Marx brought in the actual means to I guess
You know what? That actually might
materialize it.
you know what? That actually might tie into something because I actually made some changes. I made some changes to the Mino character.
To the Mino?
Yeah.
I don't know what the
The
Mino is.
well,
Is that
no, it says like a yet to be like a fucking yet to be introduced or yet well technically yet to exist Seder character.
uh-huh.
Depending on it, cause you know I sort like originally she was supposed to be this whole magic from the Feywild bullshit, and then I was like, you know what, no, that's a little unnecessary for this campaign, so I just kind of I just kind of turned into a bit of a street urchin rebel.
Ah. Oh, she could be an anarchist. She could be like Buchanan, and Skimpy is Marx.
Something kind of like that.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this video? Where the fuck is it?
It's lost media, dude. Come on.
No, I have it. I just don't know where the fuck I put it.
No, it's lost media, so it's lost media.
Oh, I'm fucking dumb. I just thought the fucking video was from everywhere. Okay, Televania for one. The footage when I recorded the footage properly. When did I record the footage? September of 2023.
Oh.
I recorded the footage. Now, when I recorded the audio, well, when we recorded the podcast, was January 2nd, 2024.
Wow. January
I thought you
2nd,
like fam. I thought we were talking about like the. Oh wait, you know what? Actually, I think you had already finished that series and uploaded it. Like, no, I thought you were like I thought you was talking about like fucking like we were still going by
Shit,
button
right?
mash.
No. I mean,
Like, no, I thought you was talking like. I ain't gonna lie, I thought we was talking about like button mash.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
God. This would look way worse if that were the case.
Dude, hashtag bring back those guys who mash buttons.
Listen, if we
No,
lose
that's the
those
fucking
guys
game
who stare
channel.
if we lose those guys who stare at screen somehow, I think that's just GG, boys. I think we're done.
No, then you have to go to those guys who mash buttons.
Listen, we lost Button Mash, we lost Podcast and Chill, we've lost everything. There's no reason for us to go on.
I'm like, no, see, fam. Like, no, see, the guys who mash buttons, that's our versus series, and what that versus series entails of is everybody attempting to beat me in fighting games.
No, what that entails is every video is the title of the game in the background, and it's just a gif of Manry beating the fuck out of Patrick.
My name's not Rick.
You take this idea, I'll rip your arms off.
But yeah, no. I want him to do a history check to like enlighten him.
I mean, if that's the case, and I'd say more, like I wouldn't say that's a history check. I would say that's more of a spending some time in the library.
But it would be a history check.
Because I'm not even sure if that system like that exists in D&D, like historically. So like, that's more of an you'd have to enlighten yourself. I guess an intelligence check to see if you're smart enough to figure it out.
Well, the thing is that he would look through history scientifically, so it would be a history check.
I mean, at that point, that sounds more like an intelligence check than a history check.
Yeah, because it's a history check if you're trying to see records of something, of what you're looking for. If you're trying to take history pieces and like come up with something else, that is an intelligence check to see if you can mix it all together. It's a beautiful.
Okay. Yeah, then I guess an intelligence check. And then also, I want to write a letter to or Skimpy to write a letter to the guards and stuff to like kind of be prepared for what's about to come.
Stand prepared for my arrival, worms.
No, like there'd be like a
That was the
code
first
word.
thing I thought of too.
like it's happening.
The skimpy revolution is at hand.
Yeah. The Skimpy Revolution.
And every woman shall wear tiny miniskirts.
And every man. The freak.
No, we're sexist.
Oh no, like oh no, like oh no, fucking men, like no, the men put like the men wear banana hammocks.
No, okay. This is something that I've always thought of, and I feel like there needs to be more like gender equality when it comes to dresses, because I feel like it would kind of feel good to go commando in a dress or like a skirt or whatever.
That's what a kilt's for.
I guess so. But like, I'm assuming a kid is like more for warmth. That's the thing, though. But like
Casually.
I guess so. Actually, a teacher has done that before, but I hope he wasn't commando.
I hope so too, bot. I hope so too.
But it just seems more warmth under there. Well, I guess that would be a plus side. But I guess the point is to feel the air, which I guess that won't. Yeah.
I mean, technically, to be fair, dudes are supposed to be wearing kilts as is.
That's true.
You know.
Yeah, kilts are for men. Yeah.
Your balls, like your balls are supposed to breathe.
Is that what that's for? Why were kilts a thing? I don't get that.
So you don't squish your mouth with weird, annoying ass trousers, man.
That's fair. But no, but like if you look at the trousers from like at that time, like medievalish, dude, there was for like pants for guys had tons of ball space, dude. It's kind of crazy.
Are we look at Asterion over here? There is no space for his balls.
Hold on, hold on. Where's that one guy? Where the fuck's that one guy?
Like, look, fam, if you ain't wearing if you ain't wearing hammer pants, you fucking up.
Here's the guy. Helldiver's armor, and then I go to shorts, and then there's the guy. Whoa, his name is Robin Swords. Let's see.
Oh, he's swording something.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
I need to unsubscribe from fucking JC Vinny. Why am I subscribed to JC Vinny?
Cause I don't know.
Like either you was
years.
I ain't about the lot, fam. So I was like, I went to just look at it. I was just saying, like, damn. I know it must have been a whole lot of motherfuckers that was just absolutely fucking livid about Ghost of Tsushima. I'm just saying, like, I thought about it, right? Yeah. Like the number of times you saw man ass to this getting in and out them hot springs, I know somebody had to be triggered as fuck. And it's funny, right? Because the second we saw Ghost of Yota, like a good 3 or 4 people around me was like, "Damn, them hot springs seem about to go crazy."
Here's okay.
Them just to piss those people off.
He posted. I'm putting it in general, but yeah, this is these were ye old leggings. This is basically what guys used to wear back then in the Renaissance medieval period.
Those are fucking tights.
No, okay. Look, are you not looking at? Okay, dude. When you look at the cod piece, it's gonna go crazy.
Yeah,
he posted
yes. 3
videos in those. And then here's the explanation of them.
You see, I'm a eunuch and had my balls removed in order to become a choir boy.
Yeah.
Yo, fucking choir boy.
Choir boy.
Choir boy. Choir boy.
I ain't even about to lie, fam. I didn't even like. It sounded like it was an inserted. Well, like now that I know what quote unquote choir boys were, now I get why it's an extreme insult.
Yeah. I don't think like if you called someone a choir boy now, I don't think anyone would really care. But back then, probably, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird that I done just got to that point where I couldn't imagine myself being that insecure.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's like saying no balls. You know, it's like for I guess like middle school
We
boys.
were drawn into the fucking right-wing manosphere content, you know?
Yeah.
Like, goddamn. I ain't gonna lie, man. My mom's cooked up some Cajun chicken Alfredo in a crock pot. Bro, it's just smacking.
Ah, that's good.
Though I am planning on making it again, this time it's pasta I'm using broccoli.
Is
You know, just
pasta you're using broccoli?
instead of pasta, I'm gonna make it again instead of start using broccoli.
Ah.
Mostly just to, drop the calorie count a little bit,
Yeah,
but it's still pretty good.
Yeah. I guess you could still make them al dente, you know, but not as much as you could like pasta or whatever.
Mm. Well, I don't know. It's an experiment. We're gonna try it out.
True. Oh, what the freak, Bob? Sell all right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we are. Something like your screen did not move for a good while.
Oh, yeah. I sometimes I just browse something, either red or blue sky.
You were browsing?
Yeah.
Wow. On the job, too?
Yeah. I'm not paid for this stuff yet. Hopefully never to.
Boo. Boo. I hope one day you guys get paid for this.
God, no.
Why?
It's like why is that like an insult to you?
God, imagine
I know.
being a professional VTuber. God.
Or no, like, okay, fine then. If you don't want that, it can be like a Van Gogh thing where you guys are either like retired or dead, and then you guys just resurge.
Damn right, this shit's worth money if I'm dead.
Yeah, even more, yeah.
Yeah. Correction, it'll be worth something when I'm dead.
It's like, look, all I'm saying is, like, I just kind of want to get to the point where we start getting fan art while I'm still alive, alright? I want to feel that satisfaction at least.
I'm gonna disappoint you, man. Until I actually get off my ass and start doing shit like this daily, it's not happening.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
But
actually, I've not been.
I'm worried.
Honestly, I've not been. I should be stream. I've been thinking about streaming, and then I don't stream.
I've been there. The shadows don't look great.
I'm like, gee,
It's done.
I'm gonna keep it a being with you.
Oh yeah, Tony's in a dress.
No, you. Oh.
Yeah,
wait.
Matt's in a maid outfit, for fuck's sake.
Wait. So then what? Wait,
And I rock that shit.
I feel like I'm having a little bit of a stroke here. You're holding a stick in one hand.
Yeah. And I'm stupidly crushing the paper of the stick, yes.
Why? What? Wait.
So, it's a reference
I'm
to...
so confused.
Tohovania. It's not the actual game, but like Scarlet Devil Reps. Not Scarlet Devil. The Legend of Scarlet Devil. It's a Castlevania parody with Toho characters, and the main character Raven is the Belmont XP, but instead uses her Gohei, which is a shrine maiden's wooden staff with a bunch of papers at the end.
Okay, get it.
And a common pose with whip holders is to like hold the whip in one hand and the rest, hold the handle in one hand and the whip rolled up in the other. So that's what this is. Even though it's meant to look stupid because
I was like, what's happening?
Yeah.
And Yuri's in a suit. Oh, buddy.
So yeah.
What is that?
A long while back before I started this, I asked everyone to pick a group. I think I asked Yuri and Tony to pick two characters. No, everyone to pick a character from the Tohovania the Toho main character roster. And Yuri picked Raisin, which is this bunny girl from the moon who actually gets a gun.
Ah. Oh, I see the gun. Yeah, I did not notice that until now. Yeah.
I chose Sakia because knife.
I thought it'd be funny if like, pick a common headgear thing. Tony picked the headphones, and then Yuri picked the bunny ears.
Yeah, totally though. The headphones are just naturally part of Tony's design, and the ears are just because Raisin is fucking weird in that her design actually has those ears, like with the little buttons into the top of her head.
Oh, what the heck? How does that work?
I will get her a picture of Raisin right now, so you can see what I mean. But yeah, like her ears are like buttoned onto her head.
Hilarious.
Here we go from Toho 15.5.
Why not 5.5?
She wasn't in Toho 5. That's when the Vermilion them showed up actually.
No. Remilium?
Remilia Scarlet, one of my favorite girls, Toho.
You tell me I can be a Remillionaire?
No.
Oh,
Unless you can be a Yenair.
Oh, I see it. Yeah,
Give me 1 second.
Wait, I don't get it.
Oh, you suck!
I don't get
that. Was
that.
clever.
Oh, it's a Yenair.
It's a Japanese series, so yen is their currency.
Oh.
That's
See, I was gonna crack jokes.
Yeah, that one was bad.
I was.
Yeah, it also doesn't make much sense.
Fuck you guys, I'm a genius.
You know what? See, I was gonna crack jokes and say Zenny, but
Yenny.
I'm gonna leave that for later.
What's it called? It's like Zin. That's what. Yeah, I was like, where's that going? Zin is where I was going with that.
You zinners.
What do you guys? No, it's like you don't know what Zin is.
I don't know, but to me, I'm imagining you're just mispronouncing Zen, which that makes sense.
No. Zin is like
That and this real quick.
How'd you
Vermilion
explain it?
Scarlet. My first or second favorite character of Toho, depending on on the mood. Honestly, it's either her or Raven.
Hold on. Zin. I forget how you even use a Zin. Yeah.
My singular response to every question: knife.
Oh, it's ZYN.
The beauty of Sakia Izayoi. Hey, why solve why solve problems diplomatically when knife can solve all the problems for me?
So I think it's like it's a nicotine pouch basically.
Oh, I'm not a nicotine addict, so.
You don't have to be. You could just be a Zen addict.
Wouldn't I have to be addicted to start using Zen in the first place, boy?
Not really. That could be your gateway, and then from there you do ciggies, I guess.
You devolve into more hardcore drugs and ruin my life.
Yeah. Then you do
Chasing that
ciggies.
high.
Then you do weed, and then from weed is I don't know.
Black
Pick your
tar
poison
heroin.
after that. Yeah.
That sweet, sweet Mexican peyote.
I forget. I think they in one of the Always Sunny in Philly episodes. What's his name? I always forget his name. I always forget everyone's name in that show. I remember is Dee and Frank, but it was Dee and her brother. Forget his name. But they like end up doing I think it's coke or heroin. I forget which one. But it's to prove to Charlie and Mac that like.
You can break the cycle of heroin.
I think so. Oh no, I remember. It's they want to prove to Mac and Charlie and Frank that you can live off of welfare, and then they end up getting addicted to drugs.
What the? Gee. I ain't gonna lie, fam, but the first thing that I think of when I hear some shit like that is just the fucking regular show.
Yeah, dude, Benson's gonna totally kill us.
If we don't get all these junkies we hooked on meth out of the park.
Yeah. And then Meth Jesus comes and they have to fight Meth Jesus in order to get all the meth heads out of the park.
His thing, as insane as that sounds, that is a possibility.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. And then they're gonna start losing. Benson's gonna pull up in the park driveway, and he's gonna, "What are you guys doing?" He's like, "Dude, Benson, you totally gotta help us." And then Benson becomes all angry and stuff, and then like defeats Meth Jesus in Dance Dance Revolution.
It is amazing those two have never lost their jobs.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, fam, if I feel like I'm on the verge of losing my damn job if I fucking stack pallets too high.
15, Matt. It's the golden ratio.
They have really good job security.
A bit too good, considering every other day
Yeah.
he's like, "I will fire you two assholes." Like Benson, I think you just go through with the threat.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but then again, where else are you gonna find something? What the fuck else are you gonna find two people able to actively combat universe-ending beings?
Aren't they the cause of those universal ending beings sometimes?
Usually, yeah. Most times. Actually.
Usually.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. I think we gotta cause versus rewards on here. Like, is it worth keeping them around to fight these beings? When
Okay,
they're the ones
no,
bringing
hold
them
on,
most
hold
of the time?
on. In all fairness, it's actually Pops Pops is like technically the root of all this, because
All evil.
no, he's actually the root of all good, but he has a brother that is the root of all evil.
Oh yeah, anti-pops.
Yeah,
Anti-pops.
Yeah,
I'm not kidding.
This is lore.
This was the last episode of regular show. But to be fair, here's the thing. Mordecai and Rigby have caused trouble, but they aren't the reason why multiverse-ending beings exist.
Exactly.
They just so happen, like, they usually just go end up doing some really mundane shit, try to get out of doing work, and somehow stumble upon these motherfuckers. Considering that it's a group of gods that'll just straight up show up and X your ass if you try to open up somebody's phone too many times and fail. I mean,
yeah, that's really just on the universe and not really them.
and then the whole thing with Gary Bobby Ferguson.
Also, hold on. I just realized this. Don't forget that music can become personified. I totally realized that.
Yeah, I still don't know how the fuck that happened.
Yeah, music is a force that can be personified, and it's really strong to get rid of it.
Music can touch, like, you can't touch music, but it can touch you.
Actually, yeah. The only thing to touch music is more music.
Sensually.
Yeah.
I'm like, dog, the amount of insane shit they done went up against is fucking nuts. I still remember seeing that question pop up on Reddit. If Adventure Time and regular show swap villains, who's struggling? I'm like, Adventure Time, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
It's like, look, they done went up against some crazy.
He could absolutely destroy the Lynch in like an afternoon, be back in the park, and have like a great time for the rest of the day.
Like, oh hell yeah, like, dog, they went like, dude, that's the thing. Fucking the regular show crew wins off of Skips alone.
That's true.
Yeah,
honestly, no. Skips could genuinely beat the Lynch by himself.
It wouldn't even be like beat his ass.
Oh yeah, it wouldn't even be compared to like what's that one guy's name that became like this all-powerful being off of the sodas? No. Yeah.
I know it's it's the fucking party guru. I can't remember what the fuck his actual name was.
It's Party Guru. Yeah.
But it was apparently they busted out some old ass sodas from some old ass Olympics.
I think it was the
And
90s.
yeah, like some shit that should never be drunk.
Yeah.
Unless you want to kill yourself.
And the motherfucker just starts going absolute buck fucking wild at the party.
Oh, yeah.
And they keep trying to get rid of him. Leave.
But he doesn't.
The guru
So
does
instead-
not leave unless he chooses to leave.
So instead, what they do is they load him up on all the sodas,
Yeah,
which
and they make him
you know,
explode.
yeah.
Yeah.
He fucking smokes himself.
Yeah, he drinks so much sodas that he explodes.
Wait,
yeah.
so they overdosed the man.
Yeah, basically. Well, no, like he literally explodes. Like he becomes like energy and stuff, and he explodes with all that energy.
Ah, shit, he's Electro from Ultimate Spider-Man? That son of a bitch.
Sure.
You wanna know what the worst part is when you said that? I immediately cut back to one of DC's wildest jokes. It was like, electricity's kind of my thing, right? Oh, you ain't never had black lightning before.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, like a live wire.
Fucking it knocks her out, and I'm just like, damn. Like the jokes from that write themselves.
There was a post, I forget where, but it was making the point that both Batman and Spider-Man's rogues galleries, if they switched places, would genuinely hate the person that they switched with.
Oh, absolutely, because they're two
Joker
completely
loses
opposite
his
characters.
Joker loses his
Oh,
fucking
I
mind
know,
within
yeah.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Joker
Oh, yeah, no.
cannot stand a heckler.
Oh, yeah,
That
no.
is his
Oh,
biggest
no.
weakness. The moment you start heckling, he just loses his shit.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he fucking cracks. He breaks down. This man cannot handle being made fun of.
Dude, and then, okay, Batman, he's taking out Green Goblin in 10 minutes.
It's like, yeah, because everybody's used to fighting a fucking wisecracking spider, not a not a nigga that just used to putting people not a dude used to putting people in the hospital.
Yeah.
But again, I'ma still say I prefer Absolute Batman over regular Batman.
Absolute
Oh
Batman?
my god,
What is
he's
that?
a fucking unit. Oh my god. There's a new series for DC. It's a new Elseworlds.
Yeah, the Absolute it's effectively DC's version of the Ultimate Universe.
Oh,
We have Absolute Superman, Absolute Wonder Woman, and Absolute Batman. Absolute Batman is a fucking
unit, bro. Oh my god. Like, gee, when you see this, you would assume he was on Bane's Venom. And then you see Bane on Bane's Venom.
I'll get the video. Oh my god.
God damn. What the hell?
Like, fam,
This guy,
dog.
No, I see him, yeah.
Like, no, fucking Bane, fucking Absolute Bane on Venom is a fucking kaiju, goddammit.
Why does he have a hammer? What is that?
No, it's a battle axe.
Yes.
What?
He will lop off, goddammit.
Why does Batman have a battle axe?
Because
this version don't fuck around.
Hands, man. What?
You know what? That's fair.
The Resident Evil inspired Disney game. What the fuck?
Huh?
Nigga, what?
What the
I'm
fuck
going
did you
to
just
YouTube-
say to me?
I go to YouTube.
What
I want to
the
find the clip
hell?
of Batman. Meets
That's Bane?
on Venom.
That's
Yeah, dude is like
messed
fucking
up.
20 feet tall or something.
Oh wait, fam. Have you seen Dr. Freeze? Absolute Dr. Freeze is a fucking demon.
Honestly, if I can look like an absolute Superman, I think I'd be content with my life.
All right, here.
Look, fam, if I get to looking like Absolute Batman, bro, it's game.
I could care. Like, yeah, he's cool. He's built and all that, but absolute Superman, I think.
But then again, also I like the fact that this is the only Batman that's willing to fucking punt a 6th grade off a goddamn boat.
It's my favorite fucking battle.
Oh, he punts a 6th grade off a boat.
He's no like. Dude, this is some fucking. Let me get the fucking panel. It's hilarious. This is some fucking
I ain't gonna lie.
peanuts
Batmobile?
kick shit.
What is? I don't like this. I don't like this Batmobile. Genuinely,
it's a
I don't
fucking
like
monster
it.
truck meets construction.
Yeah,
It's
I
fucking
don't
great.
like it. This is what it looks like. It's cool,
like,
but
yeah.
I don't like it.
It's like that's the thing. This Batman is a civil engineer. He wasn't born rich.
Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. Actually, I dig the I dig the aesthetic now.
And you know, and see that's part of the reason why I like this Batman, because he's not a rich asshole that can actually use all of his use his money to affect some actual fucking change in the city, but instead
That's
just
true,
elects
yeah.
to dress up in a fucking costume and beat other mentally ill people to have
To
death.
be fair, a lot of stuff in
Yeah.
Batman is like, oh yeah, he does use a bunch of stuff for money. It's just there's also a fucking cabal of other rich assholes ruining it,
That is
and also
true,
Gotham
yeah.
is actually cursed.
Wait,
Dude,
hold on. When the fuck
I-
did Gotham? Wait, hold on. When did Gotham get? When did the fuck did the Gotham curse things get show
Yeah,
up?
I don't know what that's about. Yeah, what's
yeah.
that about?
So let me get that information.
Nah, I know, like,
Wait, that's
Nah,
so
I know about-
funny.
nah, I know
Wait.
about I know about the League and shit, but
Yeah, the is it? Oh, League of Owls,
So,
right? Is that what it's called?
there's
I forget what
different,
it's called.
origins to it, but the first one in the Dark Knight, Dark City, comic. It's in the 18th century. Demon worshipper summoned a bad demon named Barbados and locked it in the center of Gotham for a few centuries.
Ah, dude,
Barbados
I-
being an evil god that leads to the Dark Knight series, you get why it's a fucking why it's evil.
yeah,
Because that led to also to the Batman Who Laughs, which was cool at first. Then they just kept using him.
Yeah.
The Batman Who Left was cool at first, and then
And then every scene
Honestly-
the fuck was like, you see, Brucey, I knew that you would knew what I was going to do, so I planned ahead for your planning ahead. It's like, alright, dude, this is every
honestly,
fucking scene here,
I
it's so
think-
fucking stupid.
I think Owlman
I
is
don't know, wait,
really
hold
the
on.
better like foe.
Owlman's great. Like,
Yeah,
he's
I
so
think
fucking
Owlman
good.
is the best. Yeah.
it's like, see, now I want to see him actually use Prometheus as a fucking villain,
Prometheus. What is it?
effectively anti-Batman.
Isn't that just Owlman?
No. Like, this is literally just evil Batman. Effectively, this was an orphan that was raised poor, whose parents, whose,
Oh.
it's literally just anti-Batman.
Didn't they try to do that with the Riddler in the Batman from 2022?
No, Batman. That one is less a dark version and more like the natural end result of if you're only using fear and not being that symbol of hope, this is what you get.
That's true. Yeah.
Cause
Right. But wasn't the Riddler also in the same orphanage that Batman was in? And the point was like, oh.
But no, that was the thing.
poor.
Batman was never in an orphanage.
Oh.
Yeah, he was in
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
And when it comes to what was his name, Alfred Enigma, it was just a case of he had an abusive father.
yeah.
That's the
Well,
name of
you
the
know, if
abusive
I'm
father?
remembering,
Alfred Enigma.
no, that's the Riddler.
No, the Riddler's name
Oh.
is Edward Nigma.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
Edward
like,
Nigma,
Alfred.
right.
I was like, what? Yeah.
You know, I ain't gonna lie. There's been so many different versions of. I might have been getting that shit confused.
See, it's Alfred who was secretly
Yeah,
the Riddler.
Edward Nigma.
Yeah. The machinations of my mind are an enigma. But continue with Prometheus. So he was.
Yeah,
For-
he-
So yeah, no, like I said,
were gunned down by the police.
Wait, that's so funny. Well, I mean, it's not funny, but like it's literally just Batman,
Yes.
just anti. Wait. Yeah,
And I ain't
it's
gonna lie,
literally just
I'll kinda, like-
anti-Batman.
I want to see a fucking story. Like I want to see him using a fucking story.
Yeah, I
Like,
kinda
what
fuck
if
with him.
if Batman had to actually fight himself?
I mean, in a sense, yeah. Honestly, what's really funny about like Gotham being cursed is like literally these writers will do anything to justify just
This place being a
yeah,
shithole when
yeah.
Bruce Wayne has probably put enough money to fix it a dozen times over.
That's true, but also like they're just like looking over the material conditions. It's like
Yeah, so we
what?
can't do
What do
nothing.
you mean?
Why? Well, you see, we were digging down there, right? Then we found this screaming bat god thing down there, and we're just like, you know what, boys, we're not getting paid enough for this. I'm sorry, you found
It's
the
like-
what down there?
Yeah, it's also just like, man, literally this entire city's problem would be solved if everyone got paid enough and capitalist exploitation would be stopped. No,
Oh
actually,
my god, that's my favorite that. Bot, you say it, but that's one of my favorite panels of one of the comics. Is like, oh, Batman's about to take on the Black Mask, right? And he's got his goons on the doorways. Until Bruce Wayne shows up on the TV and it's like, hey, I will give all of you here paying jobs at Wayne Industries if you just leave right now. And there's like, they shrug and then walk out, and Black Mask's like, what the fuck?
genuinely, that's a way that you could solve that, but also, you know, the better way is probably just seizing the means of whatever.
I mean, Bruce Wayne is a philanthropist.
You know
A
what I
lot
mean.
of stuff is.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, that's his whole shtick. Yeah, you know, the only billionaire spared in the revolution, but that's okay.
And I'ma still say this motherfucker would do everybody a favor and save himself some time just smoking the Joker. I
I'm
give
not gonna
no
be honest
fucks.
for that because, like, why hasn't anyone
Yeah.
in Gotham put a bullet in his head? Like,
Yeah.
like, there's
Like,
a point where you
sure.
could be like, Jim, nobody's gonna care if we put a bullet in his head in the prison cell. We could say he did it himself.
Yeah.
Batman is not
Jeff
gonna swoop
Epstein.
in while we're putting him to death. But it's also I'm
Do
Robot
it.
Chick is my favorite sketch, and after testimony from the Batman, thank you Batman, the court decided on the death penalty. Doom. It's out of my hands.
I'm just like, yeah, no, fucking the hell, like fucking smoke Joker and Victor's ass, and we're good. We're good to stop there.
I don't mean Two-Face.
Why not
or-
smoke? What's his name? Professor Pig. I feel like if we're gonna smoke any one of
Oh yeah, Pig's
Gotham's
that
Rogues
guy.
Gallery,
That's why Jason
Pig
kills his
is,
ass in his Injustice ending.
oh really?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Okay,
But also, in
No.
the Superman Injustice ending, doesn't he like help Brainiac take over the world?
he takes over Brainiac effectively. He has Cyborg hook him up.
Oh
with
yeah,
Brainiac
no, oh yeah, you're right, yeah.
To become like a super.
Okay, wait, who's Professor Pig?
Professor.
This is
You
the
don't
name
know
I'm
Professor
familiar
Pig?
with.
Like a plastic surgeon serial killer. He runs around
Yeah,
to make people beautiful and just murder.
yeah,
people.
quote unquote, yeah. He appeared in Batman issue 666.
Ah, I get it.
Yeah, Batman.
Okay, I gotta do some more reading. But yeah, wait, Sal, please tell me you saw fucking absolute Dr. Freeze.
Oh, let me.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I
did
need
not
to see
actually.
that. Hold on, yeah.
Like, that man is actual fucking nightmare fuel.
Freeze. Let's see it. Oh my goodness.
Oh Jesus!
What is wrong with
He
him?
looks like those fucking things from Dead Space 3 when you're in like the basement of one station. God damn.
Right? He looks like an actual fucking demon.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I quite like this the absolute Batman, but also there are like some aspects that like, I'm a little nitpicky about, but that's just preference.
Oh, of course. It's an Elseworld story, so like
Yeah.
you're fine to be like, that's cool, but
Yeah.
not my thing. I didn't
Yeah.
listen. Fuck Sal, you moron.
I'm
okay,
reading back through that comic panel. It is so fucking hilarious that the mother just sees all this shit going on, decides, nope, I'm out.
Oh, she's also going after her baby. Just got punched.
Yeah. Beep. Cut you into. What are you doing? Stop, man! I'm just a kid. You can't.
And I
Cut
love
my
that
life
fucking
into pieces.
rears back his foot like it's a fucking soccer ball.
Oh, I know.
Like,
yeah.
I mean, man did that shit to put some fucking force on it.
Kiddo, are you
Woman,
out?
like, fucking, woman jumps overboard. He was like, yeah, clean, like, yeah, clean yourself up.
Don't drown. Oh, and now I realize what those are. What that thing he put around the kid is the floaty. God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking, he was like, yeah, let me make sure I don't murder the motherfucker. Boo! Fucking said, like, fucking, I swear, like, gee, swear to God, if anybody was there, I would just be like, and it's good.
The Batmobile's starting to kind of grow on me. I quite like it. Quite like it now.
Hey.
But that's because I realized that he's a civil engineer, not a, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's not a rich, like, you know, he's not a rich twat.
Yeah.
Oh.
God, that must be like I'm looking and I'm thinking about the logistics. That clearly must do more harm than good for Gotham's roads.
Oh,
And,
absolutely. Like, here's the thing.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
No, he like actually cuts people's hands off and shit. Like he is impaling
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
This is a motherfucker that's like, all right, look, I'm gonna land your ass in the middle because your leg is gone now. Not because I beat your ass into a concussion and additional fucking mental issues. No, I am going to make your body hurt, not just your brain. It's like, this motherfucker is actual fear. This ain't like, you know, this ain't the shadow stalking the night, a menacing nigga standing in a corner. No, this is, you might lose a fucking limb fucking around with this nigga.
Absolute. No. Let's see who else. Absolute Superman. Let's check that guy out.
That's the one I don't know much about. I don't.
Yeah,
Even less.
I don't think that, like, do they have any comics out about Absolute Superman yet?
Yeah,
I
they
imagine
do.
So because it's like
There's Volume 1, Last Dust of Krypton.
Yeah. Oh no, that's coming out this year in August.
Oh, is it?
Okay, so
it's on
we ain't
Amazon
got
right now. So
Okay.
I was like,
Oh, here we go. So yeah, no, the volume comes out, the whole collection, which Last Dust of Krypton, which is issues 1 through 6, but it started releasing on November 6th of last year.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, and this is what version. Okay, in this version, he's an adult that arrives on Earth rather than a baby. That's interesting.
Oh, wait, yeah, that is kind of cool. Absolute Brainiac? Let's see if that's a thing. She gave me that Absolute Brainiac.
It looks like Arc 1 for Absolute Superman deals with Bizarro. So,
Oh.
Absolute,
Whoa, hold on.
Absolute Batman meets the Junkler. Fuck, I love this video.
Let's see it.
I am Batman.
You're not Batman, you're Bat Brick. What in God's name happened to you? I've been hitting the gym. You've been hitting the fucking
Then the
Venom.
Venom.
You've been hitting.
Did you recognize me, Joker? It's me, Batman.
No, you're
No.
not.
You're not Batman, you're Bat Brick.
What in God's name happened to you?
I've been hitting the gym.
You've been hitting the fucking Venom is what you've been hitting.
And remember, folks, this Batman is only 24.
God damn.
What makes it even what makes it even weirder is how big this motherfucker is and how flexible he is.
No,
Yeah,
like,
dude should not be doing like a split kick in midair with that much bulk on him.
I'll just sit like I'll just
though.
sitting there like, bro, this nigga need a nerve. I'm telling you, bro, I couldn't be a criminal in Gotham. See this motherfucker coming? Nope, I'm out. Call the police.
There
I'm
is
not dealing with this
money
shit.
in the world you could pay me to do like this shit.
Yeah.
I'm
Not
Like,
absolutely
no one
body
did-
parts.
Yeah.
Fuck you mean?
Like, knowing this big motherfucker is around. You're like, hey, yo, you want to go rob the store? Bitch, what?
No, Brainiac does exist in the absolute.
Ooh.
This is what he looks like. This one's a better resolution. This is what he looks like.
What the fuck? Shut.
Okay, that look like an actual fucking zombie, bruh.
Yeah, I know. And I think these are his. What are they called? I don't know if this is Brainiac himself, but or like his little goons. What do you call them?
Like, no, this is Brainiac, but he's just looking over his collection of what exactly I can't tell.
Yeah, that's also.
It's like you got the little, like I see little alien monsters and a
Yeah.
actual fucking tragedy being contained within a jar.
Yeah. Which he does do. Like
Yeah,
even in the
Brainiac's whole thing is like collecting species
Worlds,
and worlds. It's interesting though. It seems like he's torturing the worlds for giggles.
Yeah.
Man, I should probably just read Absolute Superman. That's the obvious answer. It's like,
Right. Yeah.
I'm curious if it's like some twist. I'm pretty sure it's still Kryptonian design, which is like, oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with this universe? It's Krypton.
I ain't gonna lie.
If they made this,
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Oh my goodness! What the heck?
This motherfucker look like Green Darth Maul. Fuck that. This nigga look.
This guy scratches his brain.
Fam, this feels like what would happen if you took the Joker too far.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
I can see.
Absolute Wonder Woman. Let's see about that one.
She has a fucking
I like the-
sword, which is already hell yeah.
That's
I ain't gonna lie. I genuinely like Absolute Wonder Woman's design.
Yeah. She rides a skeleton horse, apparently, from what I'm seeing.
Fucking metal.
Yeah, that's cool.
Also getting Absolute Flash,
ooh.
Absolute Man.
Oh, dude, I was gonna search that up. I was like, Flash. I was like, what about Absolute?
Is this Wally West? Because I like Wally West.
I
more
think
than the other species.
Yeah.
This is
It, like, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like, no, it is, like, yeah, no, it's Wally West.
Like, yeah.
Yes.
He also has Gorilla Grodd as a pet.
Honestly, I like
that's the
Barry
monkey
Allen.
in the picture.
Yeah, that's Gorilla Grodd.
Oh my
That's
God,
Gorilla
I love
Grodd. Hold on. The little monkey right here, that's Gorilla Grodd?
Yep. Well, not Gorilla Grodd anymore, just
It's
Grodd.
just Grodd. Oh, my God.
Okay. I was like, what? Oh, that's cool. Not gonna, honestly, my favorite Flash is Barry Allen.
Valid. I
But that's
grew
just
up on
because of the
Wally
Flash
West.
TV show. Oh, yeah. I like,
That
yeah,
makes
like, what's his name? What's the actor's name? I forget. Oh, Grant and Gus.
Ooh.
That's his name. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like
So
Barry Allen, yeah.
okay, so Absolute Green Lantern this time around is a black woman. Somebody's about to be pissed.
Good for
But
that.
damn, she kinda bad though.
Let's see it.
I like her
Absolutely.
design. Like who? What? Oh no! It focuses on all of them. Joe Mullane, Hal Jordan, John Stewart, and Guy Gardner.
Oh, so it's all of them combined?
All four of them are main characters for this. Like actually, you can see them in the art for the. I'm assuming the first issue. Let me get a high resolution.
So then who's
the girl we see?
the
is-
black lady? Yeah.
The girl we see is Joe Mullane, which is a she first showed up in mainline DC Comics Far Sector in January 2020.
Ah. Ooh, Absolute Martian Manhunter.
Dude, it is so
Look like a
psychedelic. I
fucking
love it.
menace.
Hold on, let's see him.
Dude, I fucking
What?
love this design.
I kind of like this too. Yeah, what the heck?
This is some dream.
This is what he looks like.
This is some surrealist shit. I love
Oh,
it.
this is what I found from him.
Yeah.
I really like this. Yeah, he looks like a Gumby character.
Yeah. That's what I'm
Like,
thinking.
bro, like, what's that fucking, like, I believe Iron Maiden, like that one Iron Maiden album cover?
Let's
That's
see.
kind of like, that's kind of where I'm going with it, kind of where it looks to me. I think it's Iron Maiden.
Oh, okay. I don't think so. Looking at their albums, I don't
feel like it's like a style Iron Maiden would use.
Wow.
No, that's not, like, you know what, no, that's not it. It's like, was it Led Zeppelin? Or was it Rolling Stone? I can't tell if it was Led Zeppelin or Rolling Stones. All I know is it was a statue of that like, you know, it was that surrealist picture of the big fucking, like, giant metal whatever.
Led Zeppelin and who else?
Like, it's like not Iron Maiden, like I think Rolling Stones maybe.
Maybe.
Like, dog, I couldn't tell you.
Stones probably. Oh, okay. I see something that kind of matches. Yeah, the album is called Voodoo Lounge. Oh.
Oh, I'm.
Yeah.
No, not that one.
This one?
No, wasn't that it was done, like, dog, I can't remember what fucking band it was. But this is absolute Martian Manhunter's design.
Yeah,
Honest to God, like, gee, that looked like some fucking Fantastic Planet type shit.
It does, yeah. I guess this is a more realistic rendition of it, of Martian Manhunter right here.
That kind of like.
Yeah.
Honestly, just design-wise, these fucking absolutes are just fucking bangers. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolute. Who else?
So far, those are the main 6 we're getting so far.
Ooh, Absolute Joker.
What is? I know I saw him. What does he look like?
Oh,
right.
wait.
He's wearing some kind of suit of babies. I forgot about this.
Nigga, what?
Yeah.
Just look at the,
This is what he
image
looks like,
of
yeah.
the yeah, you'll see.
Oh, yeah, you just posted that. Yeah, okay.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. And this is what
This
he
nigga
looks
look like.
with, like,
I'm
the
sorry,
whole-
bro. This look like somebody you absolutely need to just bring down the first time you meet him.
I'm assuming he'd find a way out of every encounter, though. You know, like, I feel. Also,
That's
he's
the interesting
really
thing. Because it's an
scrawny,
Elseworld
yeah.
story. You can have a beginning and ending to this stuff.
That's true, yeah.
It's like,
Also, he's really scrawny, and compared that to, like, the big
fucking
Batman, I
tank
don't.
That is bad.
Yeah. I don't even know how they would even fight.
Oh, but it also turns out this version of Joker is a fucking billionaire too.
Oh, really? Wait, how does that work then? Huh? That doesn't make that much sense.
No, that's an interesting contrast between the two of them now. Since before
Yeah.
Batman versus Joker having like all
Right.
money versus no money. Now we get to see the psychopath with all money versus the
Right,
violent
yeah.
psychopath with no money. Because like,
Right.
Dog, this man's thigh is the size of my chest, bruh.
Oh, yeah.
your quad is the size of my whole torso.
Absolute
And
Lex
again-
Luthor.
And wait, I swear to you, the scariest part about Bane is the fact this nigga is already dwarfing Batman without the venom.
And when he takes the venom, it's like goddamn kaiju.
This is the only. If you search up Absolute Lex Luthor, this is the only thing that pops up.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
What is this? 'Cause, like,
I'm
it's
not too
from
sure,
this-
yeah.
Oh wait, Absolute Luther, Joker 2024. They claim best-selling tales starring 2D series are collecting one oversized slipcase edition. Okay. So there we go. It collects Lex
Okay,
Luthor
yeah.
from Man of Steel 1 through 5, and with the acclaimed original graphic novel Joker. So I'm guessing then Lex Luthor hasn't shown up in Absolute. Yeah, he hasn't shown up in Absolute Superman yet.
Yeah, no. Brainiac has though, so that's kind of cool. Who else is a Superman villain? I guess Doomsday, but I don't think they're pulling him out this early.
Is Absolute Bizarre? Oh.
Oh, Bizarro. Oh, you're right. Yeah. Bizarro. Oh, hold on.
No.
Oh no, that's not him.
Absolute Power tie-in. Like, hold up.
There is this thing, which is from Reddit.
It's not shown up yet.
No, but this is a concept art from someone on Reddit, I guess, potentially, what he could look like. Which I kind of like. I dig.
It's alright. Yeah, I kind of like it.
Yeah.
Not
sure. What else? Absolute. I forget who was. Oh, Ares, right? Isn't that
That's Wonder Woman's antagonist.
Yeah. I'm like nothing. No, nothing yet. The first thing that pops up when you search up Absolute Ares is the last good crew pack skin we got recently. The rest have been absolute buns from r/FortniteBR. So, and also. There's after that there's another Reddit post. What would you think if the Absolute Amazons had a more faithful origin from mythology and made them a creation of Ares?
Man, that's where I'm like, man, I don't even know how they act.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah,
that's the thing.
Exactly.
I do not know.
Yeah, I don't even. Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah. Absolute Themyscira? Let's see that.
Mostly fucking horrifying though, considering Wonder Woman's carrying around weapons like the fucking Buster Sword.
Right.
One issue has to like decapitate a fucking hippogriff, I think.
What?
Yeah.
How do you? Oh, that's how you spell it. I'm dumb.
You're good. Back to this. 75. We still got time.
There we are.
Yee.
I don't think we've seen Themyscira fully in Wonder Woman.
We haven't.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
How many issues are we in the new Ultimate Spider-Man? Because I really want to catch up.
Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't notice this the first time. But she has, like, I guess the only way I can put it is, like, Polynesian tattoos. So who knows if she's even gonna be, like, Greek, technically. Because I noticed it because of this image right here. And I'm assuming it's Polynesian. It's on her arm.
Yeah, I see. Okay. Oh, she's not Themyscira. Yeah. The series focuses on a version of one of them who was raised in hell rather than Themyscira.
Oh. Yeah.
Unicorn.
Right, yeah. Oh, that's cool.
That is what we refer to as a nightmare.
Ah, I get it.
Yeah, so I don't even know if Themyscira is going to be even a thing in the Absolute Universe. Oh, that's cool.
It's funny, a little goofy piece of art for for one of the covers. And I recognize his art style because it's the same one from I Hate Fairy World. Which is a comic I really want to read.
Oh yeah, I fucking love that.
Fairyland, not Fairy World.
Oh, that's funny. Fairyland.
It's-
Where are you living in Fairyland?
Is this is this an official one?
I think so.
Could be. Yeah.
That is fucking hilarious.
Let me see.
So yeah, Matt like taking the fucking Candyland and fucking massacres her way out of it.
Oh, tries
Oh.
to anyway. Yeah, because this kid gets brought in, typical otherworld hero nonsense, right? But
Does not
you're
go-
like 8
do-
years old. You don't want to do any of that nonsense. So she gets stuck
Hold
there
on.
for like 40 years.
Becomes a absolute deranged fucking psychopath.
Case in point,
Now
this
that
is
you-
this is the cover of the first issue.
Like I have fucking
Oh,
had
I've
it.
seen this before. Oh, I know what this is. Yeah.
Like won't age, eternally fucking age.
Just
Yeah.
lost her fucking mind, killing everything. Even the
Hey.
cartoon concepts like the fucking moon she pops a hole into.
I don't know what happened with that author, but I don't think that's necessarily a respectable guy anymore.
I don't. Scotty Young. Hold up.
No. The guy giving the recommendation at the very top.
A Candy Color by Neil Gaiman. It sounds familiar. I don't remember what he did.
I remember he did something bad. What it was, I
Responding
kind
to
of
sexual
forgot.
misconduct allegations. God
Yeah,
fucking.
yeah. Hold on.
Accused by multiple women of sexual misconduct. The author's denied this is what you should know. Okay, yeah, he rewrote books. Okay. A sexual misconduct accusation stretching back decades first became public in summer of 2024 in a six-episode series from Taurus Media called The Master, The Allegations Against Neil Gaiman. In the podcast, 5 women accused the writer of unwanted sexual behavior, some of it alleged to be violent in nature. Gaiman denies the accusations and no charges have been filed thus far. The podcast includes interviews with women, plus what it said were WhatsApp messages and phone call recordings for Gaiman and two of his accusers. In one conversation, Gaiman allegedly says he obviously fucked up and offers to pay an accuser who goes by the name Claire $60,000 to cover the cost of her therapy. NPR has not been able to independently verify the records because Claire's identity is not public.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, we'll have to see how it plays out. But yeah, it's a
Yeah.
I don't know.
He wrote
Sandman, Coraline, and
yeah,
he co-wrote
Coraline, yeah.
Good Omens.
Yeah. What? He co-wrote Good Omens? And I know some people who are devastated right now.
Good Omens. Now co-wrote it with Terry Pratchett.
But I don't like those people very much, so I'm not too worried about them. Is this the horse? No. Because it says relatives. Circe? I think that's her name.
Cersei.
Yeah, Circe, yeah. And it's her, adopted mother. Yeah, adoptive mother, yeah. And for a second I thought it was the horse, because I didn't know who Circe was.
And I'm gonna say I'm looking at him now. I fucking adore Scotty Young's art. these little he just draws little goobers.
Those are goobers, yeah. Those are goobers, all right. I like Spider-Man. He looks like a little kid, like genuinely like a baby.
He's like a little guy.
He is, yeah.
Aww.
Aw.
Like, oh, good. But enough about gushing about other art styles. God damn. Let's finish up the boys for right now because we're almost done with the guys.
The boys.
Yeah. Don't worry. When we do Warhammer games, I'll make sure we're all just all orked up, as the kids say.
I'm orked up right now.
Hold on.
I get another.
I get another roll.
God fucking damn you!
Horse. I want to know the horse's name. I like the horse. Horse name.
Oh my god, I gotta.
Oh, it's Pegasus. Oh.
Fucking zombie monster. Let's go.
When Trevor asks if he can pet, she reveals his name is Pegasus, which Trevor takes note of. That's when Wonder Woman says, "Steve, my winged horse is the great mythological winged horse Pegasus, born of Medusa's blood, slain by Zeus." Okay, fucking AI is lying to me. The name of Wonder Woman's horse is not directly referenced in the comics, but comicbook.com says otherwise. And they actually have a panel, so here's the panel to prove it. Oh, unless the AI is just saying she's fucking lying right now.
That's why I always skip over the AI answer.
Yeah. You know, bizarrely enough, it's sometimes right. From what I like, if it has links, it's right.
Yeah, it just makes sense. It's just tracking information. Otherwise, if it
Right,
has a
yeah.
link, I'll say yeah, it's fair to say it's probably correct. If it
Yeah.
doesn't,
Yeah. Also, again, even outside of that page, she says it here, which is an even cooler comic book panel.
Pegasus and live again.
Lives-
This is
yeah.
a fucking '80s metal album cover.
Yeah, I
I've ever
know.
seen.
Yeah, genuinely, yeah.
Oh my god.
Also,
True.
does this again take place in the 30s London? Or no, it takes place in World War One, right? At least the movie took
Typically-
place in World War One.
I think typically Wonder Woman stories starts at World War II. I think I forget which fucking her boyfriend.
Because I remember in the movie, Steve dies at World War One.
Let me see. Publication history. Typically, her origins have Diana, Wonder Woman, start off at World War II, where she meets Steve.
Okay. So, I remember now. They changed it to World War One, so it's not literally the same as Captain America.
It's probably why they did that.
Because really, it's the same movie, just different global conflicts.
But one has tits.
You know what? That's a fair point.
And really, that's all we need in the world wars.
Yeah.
A Captain America with tits. Oh fuck! What was that? What if so and so became Captain America instead? Who was that lady?
Oh, Peggy Carter, his girlfriend.
That's where the Peggy Carter what if came from.
Oh yeah, did she wind up dying anyway?
And the
I think
the
so.
Doctor
Yeah.
Strange movie, when Wanda fucking annihilates that universe.
Fucking fucking threw the goddamn shield right back through and fucking murdered on the spot.
She was like another woman doing things. No.
Only I can do things.
And be a woman.
And only I can be an evil woman.
No other woman can do things.
By Odin! By Odin's spade!
Miles, that's not a thing. That's never gonna be a thing.
I'm like, dog, Miles is like the fucking dumpster character that Marvel came up with when they don't have any ideas for any other stories.
Which is
Who's
a damn
Miles?
shit. Miles Morales, the
Oh,
second
Miles
Spider-Man.
Morales. Okay. Yeah, no, okay. I thought for whatever reason Miles was also the name of, Oh, no. That was, what's her name? Chavez?
Oh, America
It was like,
Chavez.
yeah. She was in the Doctor Strange movie, but I thought
no,
her
I'm thinking.
name was
Oh,
also.
my bad. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, yeah. America Chavez is a Marvel character.
Yeah. Yeah, but I know who Miles Morales is. Yeah.
Miles is cool.
Yeah.
That's also an issue. I just don't know where to start with his runs right now. I don't have any. Like I could not recommend which Miles runs to start, but he is an amazing character in the Spider-Verse movie.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Honestly, could be a hot take, could not be. I don't care what it is. But Miguel O'Hara is like objectively correct in that movie.
No, he's objectively wrong.
No,
they
he's
emphasize that
objectively
constantly.
correct. Actually, okay, yeah, says Miles, who's like, but I want to save my
Says
uncle.
the movie he's wrong.
Yeah, okay.
It's like no, by virtue as Spider-Man, he is not correct.
Don't care.
Like that's the thing. The entirety of the tenets of Spider-Man is save as many people as possible.
Okay, and sometimes canon events have to happen. I don't care.
The point of the movie is that that's not actually true, though.
Okay, yeah. Well, we'll see in the third one when it
Miguel
comes
is
out in
literally coping
2030.
because he thinks he caused the death of his family.
Well, that's a canon event if I've ever heard of one.
It's literally not.
It actually literally is.
No, it's fucking not.
It actually
Canon events are
now.
literally just Miguel coping with the loss of his family.
Okay, and
It's wrong. What do you mean, and?
this is how I see it, right?
From
It
my point of
also-
view, the
okay.
Spider-Men are evil.
Exactly.
Hello,
Exactly.
Jameson. When did you get here?
No, because like I'm literally supporting but my okay. If that is true, apparently, if that is true, then here's my solution. Clearly,
We kill all the
Spider-Man.
Spider-Mans.
No, clearly Spider-Man is never allowed happiness, right?
I don't
So,
think they're mainline Spider-Man anyway.
right, yeah.
Everybody else can scrape something together.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
even to scrape.
I
The
think-
new Ultimate Spider-Man, Peter's a fucking winner. He's married to MJ, has 2 kids, and they're like all cool with him being Spider-Man.
Fucking
my favorite
annihilate
bit
that
is that
family. I don't care.
Listen. Nothing will ever be better than Ultimate Spider-Man's logo literally being the scribble his daughter gives him.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, no, that is.
Find the
quite
panel where she's drawing the fucking thing, because it's... Dude, Ultimate Spider-Man fucking rocks.
cute. Yeah, that's cool. But also, I want you to annihilate that universe. It should not exist. I don't care what anyone says.
Okay,
Spider-Man.
that's funnier, but you say that, but the new Ultimate Universe exists because Ultimate Reed Richards, the original, is a fucking dick.
Wait, that's
Like,
quite
the only
funny.
reason this universe exists because this guy's an asshole.
Wait, that's quite funny. Love May. Oh, is his daughter's name also May?
Mayday, yeah.
Oh, that's cute. But I
Yay.
still don't care. That universe should not exist. It should, like, even if it does exist, it should be like every single Spider-Man outside of that universe should hate it and want to burn it to the ground.
Why he
That
gets
is my
happy.
thought process. Exactly. That's my thought process.
Nah, dude. If I could have moments where Peter gets to be a fucking good dad, like, nah, man. This universe is the only one that matters.
And you know what? You can think that. And you're wrong. And
You
that's
know,
okay.
I want this Peter to beat the shit out of Miguel.
No!
Yes.
Miguel would win, dude.
Nah.
Miguel would win. I don't
Yeah.
care what you say.
If he was going up against Peter B in his fucking prime, and he about to
That's
get
his
fucking
prime, dude.
washed.
That's his prime, though. You can't.
It's like, yeah, no, but that's the thing, though. Miguel's in his prime.
That's fair. No!
Miguel doesn't take the advantage.
Would
He's
you
got
say
that,
that?
he's got youthful energy, but
Oh, that's fair, yeah.
I do still want Dad Peter Parker to beat the shit out of this man.
He's not gonna.
I know, but I want it desperately.
Okay, right. Even if, like, okay, let's say, like, oh, it's not, canon events are actually not supposed to happen. Let's entertain that idea for a moment. Like, it's still a good coping mechanism, you know, just saying, oh, well, it had to happen like this.
No, the fuck it's
No,
not.
that's
That's just
also
trying to
coping
like.
mechanism.
That's genuinely. That's this motherfucker attempting to justify. That's this motherfucker attempting to justify his inability to do something.
And that's okay. Just like all the other Spider
No, because he's gaslighting every other Spider-Man to just disrespect the idea behind it. It's like, nah, man, you gotta let those people die. It's a canon event. Like, no! What the f...
Like I ain't got to do shit, fucker. As Spider-Man, that's against. Like as Spider-Man, that's against everything I stand for.
And
Still don't
God
care.
damn it, for I just sit by and do nothing.
Still do not care. I think Miguel is right.
And you're wrong. And I can't wait for Beyond
No,
the movie to
no.
tell you you were wrong.
Yeah, when it comes out in 2041.
Damn straight, Knuckles. I think we're gonna keep it simple and just like highlight the jewels, the eyes, obviously, and then give her a rough outline of lights coming through. Then we can finish this off.
Wow, like a god ray?
No, but like she's blocking the moonlights, so we only like the dark. So she has a dark shadow over her, with the light coming through at the edges.
I getcha. There was a really...
To be an intimidation thing.
There was a really funny shower thought from r/shower thoughts that I think about often because of how dumb it is.
Oh boy, like many shower thoughts, I know it well.
Yeah. This is basically this. This person proposed the idea of, why do we need the sun if the moon already illuminates light? So really, we could be a sun-independent planet if we really wanted to.
No, it's not how that
Hold
works.
on, dude. That's genius, though.
No, it's
Bro.
fucking not.
No, it's fucking
It doesn't
not.
produce energy. It is literally reflecting the sun's energy.
I know, but it's funnier to say that's amazing.
It's funnier to spread misinformation on the internet.
It is.
I like to spread misinformation. I like to propagate unverifiable facts.
True? Wait, why is it so true, though?
Because I like being an agent of chaos.
Agent of Chaos? I'm not getting paid for this.
Good. Oh, hey.
If I would, then I wouldn't be doing it for the love of the game.
Nikkei's getting a crossover with Stellar BBL.
Wow.
Yeah, I seen that a little while ago.
So, like, when's the operation?
When did it sell? Matt, you play Cellblade on launch. When did it release?
Man, I didn't play that shit on launch.
Damn it.
I got that shit like 2 weeks after.
Alright, when did you play? We'll subtract 2 weeks.
I don't fucking know.
Damn you, Matt. Useless to me. That's why we're putting your brain in the robot.
Fucking sweet. I'm gonna live forever.
Nah. Yeah, but you're gonna be living forever as a Roomba. Are you really okay with that?
I mean, shit. I can eventually put my consciousness into something else.
Please, we're not gonna give you Wi-Fi access. Are you insane? I've been watching Neurosama. I know how much of a bad idea that is. It put her ass on a dog. You know what that dog asked for? A knife. I'm not stupid.
What?
Neurodog. You don't know about this?
No. What do you want about?
Give me a second. Neurosama,
This is like a
some
real
of you
life
may
thing?
or may not know, is the AI VTuber created by the guy named Vettel.
Created by the VTuber of Japan Corporation.
Oh no, it's a. I think it's a British dude.
Honestly, that's something that I've always thought of. Like, really, couldn't you just manufacture VTubers?
So.
I mean, yeah, you just gotta pull them out. You just gotta pull them from the loony bin.
Exactly.
Well, no, it means like
Well,
again
like,
with like AI.
couldn't-
Like technically, yes. However, as a
not even
corporation-
like that. Like, I'm thinking like this, right? This is what I'm imagining, right? A safe and funny VTuber, or I guess a person behind the VTuber persona, and then you just commission some artists to make a really good VTuber thing,
but
and then
that
just,
is the VTuber process. Every VTuber that you see from like a big company like Hololive are people who have done things in their like are actually famous, not super famous, but like celebrities in their own right.
Right. Yeah.
Like yeah, usually they have an audience before they become VTubers.
Or it's like where it's like a what is it, manufactured artist, something like that.
So like K-pop.
Oh, you mean like Korea?
Yeah, to an extent, but like it's not like as much training or as competition as like a idol should go through, but like it should be like because again it's like no not like that, but like I'm thinking like manufactured singers like in the West, where it's like they just pop out of nowhere and then like their song.
Oh, you mean you mean industry plants?
Industry plant, yes.
You know, like Ice Spice and Tekashi 69.
Yeah, like why can't we have like why as a corporation are you not like doing that?
Because honest to God, that sounds like a fucking terrible business plan.
Really?
So remember, there's a lot of money goes into
no.
VTuber models. Like we're
Really?
talking, if you want a really good model and a good rigging, you could go well into the thousands.
Like yeah. Like I done heard motherfuckers spending like upwards of like 5 G's on the shit.
Well then, you don't do too much because the point is to make them seem authentic, right?
So the second thing about that, you make them seem authentic. You can't plan if that VTuber is gonna fucking land.
Exactly.
That's my biggest. Yeah, you can't
like,
plan.
That's a lot more money that goes. Like you.
Hold on.
You do the traditional singing practice training, right? You like the Disney Corporation. You train these kids up. You
Right.
also spend a lot more money getting the model up, getting the advertisements for the YouTube stuff. And secondly, you also have to prep them for not just for singing and performing, but performing to basically a camcorder.
That's a fair point.
Yep.
But hold on, let me offer you I guess a counter to that. Could you not just influence? Like, could you not just throw money at these sites? To just lift them and
throw
boost
money
them
to
more?
like, we have our girl on the front page or something. That
Yeah.
doesn't guarantee if nobody's interested in the VTuber, nobody's gonna watch you no matter how much you get advertised them.
That's a fair. No, yeah, again, yeah, that's a good point.
It's like, and again, like the biggest thing in all of that is the simple fact of you have no idea if whether or not the money you're spending on this person is actually. You have no idea whether or not you're actually going to see a return on your investment.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Yeah. Wow.
The idea bringing up is like the main reason why they do like auditions and stuff. That's why they ask like, okay, have you had a fan base and what size? Right. It's why, like I was saying, if you could look up any VTuber from Hololive, you can look up. People have already fucking Sherlock Holmes who they were before joining. Like they were big people before and after joining Hololive.
Ah.
So
That's
yeah, like
interesting.
no, it's like okay, it's the thing about like fucking D&D live plays, right? Yeah, they're big, but they were big before they started.
Right, like Matt Mercer and all that, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. you know, not to mention the writing team they got behind them, all the production assistants.
Yeah. How does that even work? Because I feel like if anything, it's closer to the Dream SMP.
So, what exactly do you mean by that?
Well, you know, like in the Dream SMP, it was like sort of planned out. Like they were supposed to hit these certain points, but within those points, there would be wiggle room for like unexpected stuff to happen.
Well, no, that's the inherent nature of D&D. So that's that's just kind of like that's just there outright.
Well, no, I feel like you could just manufacture the whole thing and fake all your rolls.
Of course you could, but at that point, that's putting a lot more work into just writing the series. At that point, you're not even doing D&D.
You're just writing a fucking book.
A big part of D&D is the uncontrollable nature of the dice.
True.
And like because of the uncontrolled nature, you can have fun or goofy little improv moments.
Hold on, you could still kind of do that. You could still sort of manufacture that. It would be like a little bit more predictable, but I feel like you'd definitely still be able to manufacture those moments.
Oh, of course, but that's not why you're doing D&D specifically. If you want to do a RPG type of thing that is fully, scripted out and whatnot, yeah, that's fine. That's not D&D though.
Fair point. But it would still keep the people watching, which is, I guess, the most important part. Yeah.
A lot of it comes down to who the group you have, and if they can do it, then yeah, hey, they can do it.
Alright, G, stop fapping your goddamn keyboard.
But he's looking at Vermelia, dude. Who could resist?
Alright, G, if you're gonna do it, and take that shit off camera.
I have like
the one time, Matt, you played a fucking hentai game, and for like the first 5 minutes, we were just sitting there awkwardly listening. It's like, hey, Matt, not like we don't mind, but like, you want to take this somewhere else right now?
The weird part was I had no indication whatsoever that you all could even hear that. Not until you guys said something, I had no fucking clue that y'all could hear that.
I remember that day. That was funny.
Don't get me wrong. That shit was fucking weird. And if I had known ahead of time, no, I would not I wouldn't have even touched that shit.
I know, but it's just funny to imagine. It's like, you know what? This talk's boring. You know what I'm gonna do?
Jork it.
It's time to jerk in it, boys.
Oh fuck, dude! I ain't gonna lie. It's almost like I'm kind of happy that fucking the season's almost over, and they've been talking about switching everybody over to permanent positions, and I'm really hoping I get some good shit.
Hey. Oh shit! I had a castle design and
Wait, what castle design?
I wanted to put a little, well, I say castle, but Scarlet Devil Mansion. I wanted to put a little background in the background, right before the moonlight. Is it even worth it?
Spin a wheel. One side says yes, the other side says no.
Honestly, I could probably take the official design from Lost World, the gacha game, and just fucking stick that bitch in the background, put a layer over it, and be done with it.
Wow. You're stealing other people's artwork.
Wait, we talked Lost World. That was the Capcom game, wasn't it?
No, it's the gacha game.
Yeah.
Okay, I have no
Gotcha.
idea then.
Yeah, Toho Lost Word. Lost Word, not Lost World. It's
Ah,
Lost
okay.
word?
yeah, Lost Word.
What's the lost word?
It depends because so how Toho Lost Word basically works is that you are exploring different incidents in different what ifs in the Toho universe.
Ah.
And the main change is like there's a specific word or event that doesn't exist, and you have to figure out what that event or word was in order to fix that universe.
Ah.
Because of that, you get to have
What if
fun little goofy stuff like a Scarlet Devil Marissa.
the word for this universe is sperm?
That can't be right, boss. There are no men in Toho.
Really?
There's like one. It's like,
Oh.
but otherwise, Toho is a huge clam fest.
I like how we've come up with the opposite of a sausage fest, which is clam fest.
You know, somewhat.
I like how it's equally derogatory too.
You goddamn right.
You know what? Like I like that, and we're gonna be derogatory towards one set of sex. We have to be derogatory to the other.
We have to slander all of them.
Exactly.
None are safe. Those guys who slander.
Those guys who slander sex.
Yeah, those guys who slander at sexes. There we go.
Doesn't roll off the tongue as easy though.
It still fits the. It still fits. It still fits all the letters.
Sure. Yeah.
Hey, I never said it was gonna be a clever fucking name. I just said that it was gonna be one.
Fair.
Oh, I got this one first.
Now, what about the NBs? Or can we leave them alone? I feel like we should leave them alone. They're
No.
they're usually cool, chill guys. Hey,
If we leave them alone, that means they have that means they aren't being slandered.
and I
That
think
means we're
that's
not doing
okay.
our job. Those guys who slander at sexes. Non-binary is still one of the sexes. No, the
Fine
joke.
then.
Shut up. Part of the joke.
Fine then, go ahead.
Good. And now we shall slander. I'm not sure I'm not really sure what we're getting out of this, but fuck it, we're doing it anyway.
Yeah, the no fest because there's nothing there.
There's the no fest. Look at you, this no fest. We'll workshop it. We'll workshop it.
Yeah, that's what you call a Starbucks barista group meeting, a no fest.
Oh God, no.
Because they're all NBs, but that's not the point.
Hey. First we take the moon, then we take the sun. Da-da-da-da-da.
This guy's
We
getting
take the
paid.
moon, and then you take the moon, and you take the moon, then you take the moon.
We are going to steal the moon.
We're going to the one space uncorrupted by capitalism. Space.
Price.
It's like a fucking lunatic. I love that guy.
You love Tim Curry?
Hell yeah.
Dude, Tim Curry's great. Hashtag if Tim Curry scurried, where would he scurry to? That's my hashtag for the
To
day.
the one place untouched by capitalism. Space.
Price.
Gotta change the color of this.
To the one place uncorrupted by uncorruption.
America.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to the one piece. He went to the One Piece.
But that's never a good thing.
That's always a good thing.
No, you're gonna be stuck reading that fucking thing for 40 years.
No, he went to the location of the One Piece from the series One Piece.
Then that means that fucking Monkey D. Luffy's gonna murder him.
Not necessarily.
There can only be one king of the pirates, and it sure shit is gonna be Tim Curry. Not with that
Dude, I
dangerous
think-
hooligan on the streets.
I think Tim Curry should be a pirate king.
Well, yes, but people would never allow it. They
I would
reject
allow it.
Yeah, you're just a person, but not the people.
I am the people.
To quote a wise woman, I didn't vote for you.
Okay, and elections in this country are sham anyway. So it wouldn't necessarily matter now, would it?
But you gotta think about the implications.
Because, see, she'd be on a boat all alone, and we'd just be stranded on the ocean, and it'd just be me and her, so you know what the implications are.
So she's not gonna say no to the implications.
Yeah. You know that D has her own implication? Let me put it up, because I did not know she had her own implication, but yeah.
Alright.
D...
Always sunny lore, but alright.
Implication. No, not implantation. Wait,
Hold up.
completely searched up something else instead of what I was supposed to search up. D's.
Yeah, D's implantation.
Yeah.
That sounds like a fucking. I think it was SNL, the skit where there's like, here's what it was like to be a slave. And then the dude gets treated like shit, but his wife goes to get fucked by the tour guide.
That's freaked, dude. That's freaked the freak up. This is
D and Dennis understands the implication. Oh, they're twins? I didn't know that.
No, they're not twins. They're just siblings.
Oh, sorry. The first comment was like, I love the moments when D and Dennis remind the others that they're twins.
Oh, they might be twins then. Well, I don't know, dude.
Oh, always sunny D.
They could be. No. I think they're siblings.
And
Not
Dennis
twins.
Reynolds' twin sister.
Oh, then they're fraternal then.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's see.
But yeah, no. They both have their implications.
The implications. I need a halo effect for the. We're gonna look that up. Gaussian blur, that's what I'm thinking of. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna get this layer.
The fuck did I just hear?
Yes.
Are these audible?
The baby thing? Was that you?
What baby thing?
I thought I heard like a baby cry. I was like, I'm just gonna ignore that.
I didn't hear that.
Maybe I'm just crazy.
Maybe.
Okay, where the fuck is the blur shit? Filters. Okay, I heard that pipe. That was you. I know for damn well sure that was you.
That pipe was me. Yeah, that pipe was me.
Alright, evil Neuro, calm it down.
Wait, how'd you hear it though? Hello?
Very dull, but I can hear that fucking thing.
Oh, okay.
there a stamp that I could just have for the moon? Make this easier on myself.
Have you guys seen that one video where it's like this kid, he's on Gorilla Tag, and he's like, how come when the girl posts just a video of her just dancing around, she gets hundreds of millions of views, but when I do a video that puts a lot of hard work into it, I get barely any views. Have you?
Well, I mean, that's the way it's all. Well, I mean, to be fair, that's the way it's almost always been.
Yeah, but that's just because these platforms push Gooner content. But that's not the point.
Hey, man, speaking of Gooner content, let's go work on Clem in the 2 minutes that we have left.
Where is it? Kid, sad.
I'm like, hey, you know what? At least if nothing else, I could say I'm going into my own character.
And
that's
really,
a fair point.
If you're not jerking it to your character, how do you know anyone else will?
Kid, sad Gorilla Tag. Where is that one? Is it this one? No.
Clippy. What the fuck is a clippy?
Well, they said clitty.
Like-
I was like, what? What's a clitty?
What's a clippy? Oh, no.
That sound like the sad part is it sound like some shit you might actually hear.
Oh yeah, I know. What's the clitty?
Clitty runs the city, man.
Yeah. Guys, remember, it's not a clitori, it's a clitor us. And then that's when the Soviet... and that's when the Soviet Union anthem starts playing.
Hell no.
No, it's because we all own the means of clitor. Yeah, the clitor.
Like, gee, you don't know that's the means of human production.
That's the whole point of a feminist theory, is that women take control of their own. It's quite enlightening. It is actually quite enlightening, honestly. Marxist feminist theory is actually quite interesting, and is its own like little rabbit hole to look into, along with just Marxism in general. But it's actually really interesting because I forget who the author was, but they basically make the point that, well, if the male proletariat takes over their means of production, which are, of course, yes, given to them by technically, it is technically given to them by the capitalist class, but looking past that, shouldn't therefore women take control of their own means of reproduction? And that's basically the theory. It's interesting, though.
I'm gonna keep it a being with you, Chief. I ain't follow none of that.
Yeah, I really did bastardize it, but it's genuinely it's an interesting theory. Well, you know,
The fuck you mean charismatic?
Huh? It's its own interesting part of Marxist theory. But that is basically the starting point of Marxist feminism, is basically the idea that women should be in control of their in a way, the ultimate source of production, which is the means of reproduction.
We can't have these femoids being able to control themselves.
Yeah. Hashtag. Yeah. Also, I just realized what that stands for. It means female androids.
Wait, that's just a gynoid. A gynoid.
I don't know, dude. Yeah. It's a guy android.
No, like gynecology.
Yeah, I know, yeah. But
Well, like, the funniest part is knowing that joke and knowing that bot doesn't get it.
No, but basically what they mean is, like, they're just bots. Like, they're just you know, there's like reproductive bots that are only there for sex, which is really dumb.
Alright, I'll figure this color out. You can make the sun a bit better.
I really dislike incels. Let's talk about it.
To be fair, I think most grown men that had his shit together dislike incels.
Yeah, I just think, you know, I'll add on to that. I think most people who are sane in the head dislike incels.
Cause I'm gonna be real with you. I know too many of them, and I'm so glad that I managed to escape that space. This fucking absolute endless self-loathing projected on everyone else.
Yeah, that does gotta suck, yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I hate them, but I also sympathize with them to an extent where it's like, I have pity for you.
There's a part.
Because,
there's a level
yeah.
where, like, okay, I get it. Loneliness is a bitch.
Right,
But there's
yeah.
a point where you're like, but, like, you are kind of doing this to yourself.
Yeah.
Exactly. That like that. It's like it's absolutely these motherfuckers doing it to themselves. Because the one thing these motherfuckers always talk about is how they they'll say facts over feelings and then immediately follow that up. I don't like feeling like I'm being talked down to. Bitch, facts over feelings.
Yeah.
Then on top of that, it's always a case of your biggest problem is that you have no purpose. And instead of going out seeking and making purpose for yourself, you just bitching at everybody else. You turn complaining into your purpose.
Well, the interesting part about that is these people are ultimately unproductive, right? Like, you really look at them and you can imagine, like, these are people who either do not have jobs, or they do have jobs, but even if they do have a job, they're really underpaid for it. So that kind of explains a lot already, where it's like, well, of course they're going to think this way about themselves because, yeah, sure, they either have a job but are underpaid for it, and so then therefore they feel like they have no purpose, or either they are unemployed, and by this society standards that must mean you don't have a purpose, or that there's not much purpose in that.
You know what? See, that's the reason why I'm glad I didn't fall into that space. Even during the stint of time that I spent as unemployed, it was never a case of I need to go find purpose. It was just I need a way to pay my fucking bills.
Right. But there are some people that genuinely believe that purpose derives from productivity.
Oh yeah, it's American.
Yeah. Or not even American. It's capitalist.
Oh yes, but like again, we're American.
Yeah.
I have no idea how it is in the rest of the world. This is not.
That's a fair point. Yeah.
I need to. The background got changed.
It was like I'm getting to the point where I just want to make I'm feeling like I kind of want to make my space as a D&D player. Honestly. And get to work on my voice acting.
Yay.
That's cool.
Which I ain't gonna lie, fam. I've been doing some some demo readings, and dear fucking lord, my throat is trying to fucking kill me.
I get you.
Yeah, you got enough water on you? You should be drinking in between takes.
Oh, absolutely, bro. I said, look, here's the thing, right? We bought a new case of water. Like last week. Yeah, I have burnt through about 3/4 of that bitch.
God damn.
Wow.
I drink water like a goddamn fish. However,
Fish don't drink water.
Yeah, that might be true, but however, it is that time for me, gentlemen.
Wait, hold on. Fish don't even take up water. They just live in it. They don't What?
Look, stop thinking about it, all right?
No,
just associate the fish with water.
No, because what you're saying just doesn't make any sense.
Now, if you'll excuse me, gentlemen, I must be going now. The wage slave calls.
Before we go, how are we thinking about this image so far? Because I'm liking how
goes
it's
hard.
finishing. Only a few more things
Yeah.
that need to be done, I think.
I like the girl on the right. It looks tough.
That's Remy. Yeah, hell yeah, Remy Scar, baddest bitch you've ever seen. No, she's not that at all.
Yeah, like I feel like she looks like a child of anything. That's actually a really weird thing to say, Sal.
That's a weird thing you're focusing on, bot. You like young boys, bot? Is that what's going on here?
No.
Oh, that reaction said everything I needed to know.
No, you do actually.
I gotta get you with that fucking you are. You fuck young boys, Valdez?
Like, fam. Just walk up, hit this man with the, hey, yo, you look kind of cute. What's your name? Hey, yo, thanks, man. My name's Felix. Oh,
that's
shit,
even
I'm
better.
killing myself.
And that's even better.
Hey,
Oh, shit, I'm killing myself.
and that's not you just gotta let Remelia just drain you dry like a cow. That's it,
Whoa.
ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa.
Whoa! Oh, hey! Oh!
All right,
Get
all
over
right.
this guy.
All right, she is a vampire, isn't she?
Yeah. What do you think?
Oh wait, that's kind of hot.
No, it's quite cold actually. But dude,
No, I'm saying like a vampires are hot.
Fucking yes.
Actually,
I mean-
it's quite cold. Yeah, okay, yeah. Very
By
funny, bro.
by all actuality, they are dead, so they would be fucking cold.
yes. See, Matt gets
Yeah,
it.
no, yeah, logistically, yeah, no, they would be cold. But that's not the point, and not in that way.
I ain't
but I'm
gonna lie,
saying-
fam. I ain't gonna lie, fam. Even if he was getting down with that sounds insanely uncomfortable, actually.
Vampire? Actually, yeah, no. I'm thinking about the logistics of it, and like, yeah, no, it's not too pleasant.
You just gotta
Like-
get the suck on every once in a while, you know?
Well, like that's in and of itself kind of hot.
Like, I mean,
I
hey,
can agree.
hey, I'm down for a little. Like, hey, you know me, free flag fly. I'm down for a little bit of biting. But I'm just saying, like, you know, I'm just saying, you just basically sticking your dick in an ice box,
Yeah,
and I don't know how
that's
comfortable
it.
that would be.
Matt, sometimes that's all
Well,
you
like
need to
it's
fix
still
yourself.
hold on. It's a wet ice box.
Ugh.
Yeah.
But yeah,
The real question is, do you think it tight though? But that's a
I mean, considering that most of these girls have that most, if not all of these girls have almost never come across a dude in their entire fucking life, I'd say yeah.
You think? Wait, I was genuinely thinking like the opposite way. It's like maybe because of their years of living, they've been in contact with so many guys that now it's loose.
No, absolutely. There's only one dude that exists in that universe, and you almost never see him.
Oh. We're specifically talking about. I was thinking like just specifically like
Yeah,
vampire girls.
general.
Yeah.
Like, no, now if you were speaking on just vampirism in general, then yeah. Probably, but
depends on the lore because like some
Yeah, I guess so,
mythos
yeah.
have like vampires don't even feel anything, so like why would you do something that just would you want to lay there if someone just kind of bumps into you for a good
Like-
couple minutes?
Well, they could be
Yeah.
like a what's it called? You know how they have like what's it called when like a top is like consider considered.
what you mean
Yeah.
What you mean service top?
Yeah, there could be like a service bottom.
Yeah, but you're not getting. Yeah, but a certain problem gets something out of it. If a vampire.
No. But I'm thinking about that idea is that like they're not necessarily doing it for themselves, but they're doing it to like please their partner. You know?
But
I mean, I'm gonna be real. Like, I'm gonna be real. Like, look, I'm gonna be real with you.
Before you be like,
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. I hit dead fish before. It was not fun.
But I guess realistically, that's what it would feel like, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And like no,
Yeah.
and like I feel like you misinterpreting what I mean when I say dead fish.
Maybe, yeah.
Just someone that's just laying there, taking it, not even interacting. Probably reading a fucking book because they're bored. You know what?
Oh,
that
man,
would
that
kill
would
the mood
suck.
so fucking fast.
Yeah, it would.
I'm gonna be like,
That
I'm gonna
would
hey
suck
G, I'm
even
gonna be
more.
like, I'm gonna be real with you. 5 pumps in, I was like, yeah, no, this shit ain't happening.
Yeah.
And with that said, what is happening is that the stream is over for today, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you all for joining us. I want to thank my co-hosts Matt and Bots.
Hey,
And we hope you all have a wonderful night. Next time we come back, I think we're basically going to be finishing with this. I'm just going to put the title and I think we're good with this setup. Yeah, actually, I don't
Is
think
that-
we need the best.
yeah.
Is that Tamari?
Tomorrow, if I'm in the mood, yeah, we should be done with that. And then we will focus on Clem again.
Sweet. All right. Wait, we doing the session on Saturday? Please tell me we doing the session
I
on
hope so.
Saturday.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, we should. I don't see why not.
Let's
Fuck
freaking
yeah!
go, dude. Let's freaking go.
Alright then, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful night and take care.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Peace out, y'all. Hey, yo,